Hello. Okay, I'm just showing off now. You know when you get the taste of whatever's in there, your blue cheese. But I may have to put it down because, like, light tolerances, I think tastes are the same. I think you get used to it. The taste, though, you know. Be right back.
A few moments later.
So, yeah. Sherbet's coming through lovely. It's lovely. It's a lovely tasting product. It really is. And the cheese is coming in on the back. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. It's only improved, like. I can still taste it, so I'll just finish that with a bud off, maybe. So yeah, the purpose why I'm here is I want to discuss the 11 strains. I looked on Montu, I thought, if there's anything I can do as far as strains go, and what I've had, and if I can, like, help anyone with, like, choices, with, like, because everything that's available now, I looked and I thought I might only see about 5, 6. Still might have been worth it, but when I looked, there's 11 on there, all between 50, no, from 41, 42, whatever the OTB is. Everything from 42 to 55 on there now, which is 11 different products I've had in the past, like, several months. Some like the Imperial Mimosa, the Mimosa Orange, I had about maybe 5, 6 months ago. So they must be at the end, plus they look like the lower strains. And everything else I've had more recently, so I'll go through them. So first, the OTB, I had that a couple of months ago, the Old Dirty Bastards. I got a little bit of, like, blackberry from it, a tiny bit, and I thought it was okay at first, but my tolerance quickly wore out to it, you know what I mean? So that wasn't very effective. I think maybe a stone might have brought it alive a bit, but I think it's just the low end, you know what I mean? The low end of the spectrum, THC content. It's 15% anyway, but it might be lower than that. And I don't know if that's the strength you want, and you want a daytime strain, maybe it'll work for you. So I'll maybe try 10 grams of it out, you know what I mean? But I'd still put a stone in it. I'm the put a stone in it guy now. Right, next, the Imperial Mimosa, T15, I think it was T18 when I had it. Slightly kind of spicy, mimosa-y. Slightly. It was decent again, like the OTB, it was kind of low strength, maybe a daytime strain. Again, I'd put a stone in it to try and bring out the terps, and maybe even some of the THC content. So Ghost Wreck Haze, the next one, the third one, number 3, T18 now. I had that a couple of months ago. Lovely taste, and I think it's on the job. I think it kind of hit by it like a T18, but the buds were really scraggy, but not only were they scraggy, they were like twiggy. You'd pull it apart and, like, you'd just be pulling on another twig, another branch of the stalk, you know what I mean? So that went quick, but it was lovely, and I hit nice, but it went so fast because I was just pulling twig out of it, Okay. Top can of cherry, that was awful. It tasted like chemicals, like TCP hospital taste, that thing, you know what I mean? But not musty, not like a musty floor smell, not that kind of smell, just like a chemical smell. So I don't know what that was. I think I read something about that the other day. So that's number 4. I thought that was T15, and that was no cherry at all, just this chemical smell. And again, I kind of put it in OTB, Imperial Mimosa kind of range, you know what I mean? Not so effective. Even the Ghost Wreck Haze, if I put a stone in with that, I might have brought the flavour out a bit more, but the buds weren't, like, I don't know what it is where buds are, just twiggy rather than fluffy, The Runts Muffin, I had that last month or the month before. That was alright, it had a bit of muffin to it, like it was a bit cakey or whatever, I can't remember what the taste was. I think the buds were nice as well. I think that hit nice, like, yeah. Daytime strain. I'd have to put a stone in it, like, if I had it now, obviously I'd put a stone in it and bring them flavours out, because I think the flavours would definitely come out, definitely. The lavender cake, that was one of the first ones they had, maybe back last June or something like that. That seems to have always been there. I think it was a T20 as well. Wasn't that much cakey or lavendery. But again, like, I think the buds, the nugs were quite dense, and I think it's done the job, maybe, like the way the Runts muffins done the job. Candy store, I had the expiring one last month or the month before. There's a bit of sweetness to it. Again, I had to put a stone in it. I think that would have been okay. I think that hit okay too. I think that was nice. The one now, it's reduced, like, whether that's that stock or the new stock, who knows. Huckleberries, has a bit of fruit to it, had a bit of berry to it, was okay. It reminded me of the berry cream puff, the Curo berry cream puff, or whatever it was, black cherry punch. It was a bit berry like, that. Muted, of course. If they put a stone in it, I think it would have come up lovely. I think it hit nice as well. T23, I think it hit okay as well. I think that was a nice warm, toasty one. Number 9, strawberry cake smalls, tinies. They were tinies, like whatever it was I got last week, that tinies. Yeah, a little bit of cake. There was a little bit of cake to it. I can remember that smell. And maybe a tiny bit of like straw, like a chemical straw taste, but really muted. I think if what was that as well? It was a T22. I think that maybe it might have been a T24, it might have been a T25 or T24. That one. This is a T22. Them smalls. Yeah, with a stone, probably bring it out really nice. The mimosa orange punch, again T15, like the Imperial mimosa. I had that about 6 months ago, or whatever, like last June or whatever. So that's probably still that batch. That was okay. Tiny bit of orange tips. Again, I think if I was put a stone in it, it brought it out. But I put that with the Imperial mimosa, the OTB, and the Tropicana cherry for that being for the strength, you know. So probably a daytime one. Or just muted, not a T15, but there for the daytime one. That's number 10. Number 11, the Waka Can Kush. I'm sure that was a T24 to T25. So I don't know if these are smalls now. I had that the other month with the strawberry cake smalls, and I got the Cold Creek smalls as well, which are not on there now. But these 11, OTB, Imperial Mimosa, Goldschrecht, Haze, Chopped Cherry, Runts Muffin, Lavender Cake, Candy Store, Huckleberries, Strawberry Cake Smalls, Mimosa Orange Punch, Waka Can Kush. I've had all them 11 strains that are on now, and they're my verdicts on them. Some of them can probably be salvaged, especially the higher THC strains. I would definitely go for them. I would definitely the Runts Muffin, the Lavender Cake probably, the Candy Store, the Huckleberries, the Straw Cake Smalls, and the Waka Can Kush. Definitely them. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of the others. Goldschrecht Haze, maybe the next plant along wouldn't have been as scraggly and as twiggy, you know, as stalky. When you pulled up in the buds and just come upon more stalk upon stalk, just stalks, like going instead of bud. But it tasted lovely, and it hit like a haze, like I guess you'd say a low-end haze. I don't know. Was that a high-end haze, 18? But yeah, I did enjoy it. I enjoyed the ammonia haze as well that I had them when they had that. That was nice. That was a lovely, peppery ammonia haze, but that's not on anymore. So yeah, that's it. That's the 11 strains that are all available now, between 42 and 55, basically. Every from OTB to the Waka Can Kush. So I hope that helps. I'll definitely get the higher strength ones, and I just stick to them, you know what I mean, and try them, and if you like them, put a stone in with them. Definitely put a stone in with the Goat's Wreck if you want to get that, the muffin, the lavender cake, the Candy Store. Candy Store might be fresh, so you might not need it. Huckleberries, the straw smalls, if you can keep a stone away from the smalls. And the Waka Can Kush. They are definitely the ones, them 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. So the OZB, Imperial Mimosa, Top Cherry, and the most orange punch. Nah. Unless you want to try them, you see the effect, yeah, you know, if you want to try the 10 grams, see if like they come across as a daytime strain to you. But I'm just considering that they're really old anyway. And although I'd try a stone with them to bring the flavour back, I think that'd probably work. I'm sure that would work with them. The flavours would come back. And maybe with the THC strength, maybe, you know, it'll come out in the bud, the chemical process will work again for it. So anyway, that's me. 10 cents, 2 cents, 2 pence, 5 pence, 10 pence. Hope that's helpful, everybody. Thanks for listening. Oh yeah, it also doubles as a shield for cosplay. Nah. But on the other hand, peace.